What's good, everybody? It's the GOAT, Aaron Brown. And on this video, we'll be talking about the likelihood of 16-year-old Quincy Wilson becoming an Olympian and becoming the first Olympian at 16 years old in the United States since Sidney McLaughlin in 2016. So yesterday we seen Quincy Wilson run his first round of the 400 at the Olympic trials where he went out there and broke Justin Robinson's U18 record on Justin Robinson running 44.66 when Robinson previously held the record at 44.88. And I seen a lot of people saying that Quincy Wilson, he's super fast and he's this and that. And I seen other people saying things like, oh, he ran too hard. He won't be able to recover. He probably gonna run 48 the next round since he ran so fast and he ran so hard. But you gotta think about it. I think the kid did exactly what he needed to do. It didn't look like he strained and used nothing that he didn't need to use. And I feel like that was a comfortable win, in my opinion. That race he ran literally looks like every other 400 race that he ran this season. The time was just faster. And also, he been running on slower tracks. He been running at Franklin Field in Pennsylvania. That track is slow. And he's been running on other tracks. And then another thing is, too, people could say he's burnt out. He may burn out after that. He haven't ran that many 400s. He only ran 400s the whole season. That's his fourth one. So while these other guys like the college kids, their legs full of 400s, full of miles, things of that nature, I just seen this kid blow past all of them and really wasn't using that much effort. Like he wasn't swimming. He wasn't trying too hard. He was just fast and relaxed. And that really doesn't take that much energy out of you. And it's not too hard to recover from. And then also, he's 16 years old. His body recovers way faster. And not even that. All he has to do is really make the final. I had him getting fifth place in the final. Just because I feel like the pros are gonna save more from running the rounds just a little bit more chill. Like I feel like he has something to prove, or he feels like he has something to prove. So he'll go out there and try to win every round instead of like if they take top five, going out there getting fourth or something like that. But I feel like he's gonna be just fine. He ran at Penn Relays earlier this year. He split like 44-1. And then he came back 5 hours later and split 44-6. And that's with only 5 hours recovery. So if he get a whole day in between, the sky is the limit. Now, people often tell me I say a lot of crazy things. Oh, Sha'Carri running 10-1. Shelly Ann will never medal again, which I don't really think is crazy. Noah Lyles won't make the team in the 100, which also I don't think is crazy. Every professional athlete that's standing on the podium at championships is doping, which also isn't crazy. But people often accuse me of saying crazy things. But at the end of the day is going to end. And I feel like Quincy Wilson, he can make it out these semifinals. He can make it to this final. And people say, does he have a chance of making a team? Let me tell you one thing that I've learned about running track. If you have a lane on the track, you have a chance of winning. Now, the percentage of your chance of winning is based solely on you and your mindset going into the race. People can say, oh, this person has this PR and this person has ran this fast previously, but none of that means nothing. And that's the reason you line up and run the race, because you seen Quincy came in the race. He came into the meet and he was ranked number 13 overall. And there was a few people who was ranked higher than him that didn't even make the semifinal round. And not just that, why is that significant? Because in the majority of the heats, there were only 6 people in each heat. And guess what? They took top 5 to the next round. So these guys with these 44-second PRs and things of that nature, they couldn't even get top 5 out of 6 people. So that's why I say, bro, you can't trust times. You can't trust what's on paper because it never goes as planned. I have a lot of faith in this kid, but I'm not holding him to no high standard. Like at the end of the day, he's still a kid. And if he makes the team, he makes the team. If he don't, he don't. He ain't got nothing to lose. And that's a dangerous mindset to be out there running with nothing to lose. See, these other guys running to feed their family and running so they won't be living in their car. That's cool and all. But if you running against somebody that ain't got nothing to lose, they a loose screw, especially with this much talent. And plus, he's been running against high schoolers all this time, so he really don't know how good he really is. Like, he did an interview at New Balance last week talking about how if he finished the way he wanted to, he could have ran 44 low. And I was thinking like, well, if he think he can run 44 low, he probably can run faster than 44 low. He just felt like he could run 44 low against high schoolers. But if he get into a race and it come down to it and he going stride for stride down a home stretch with somebody of a Michael Norman caliber or Vernon Norwood caliber, who else? Chris Bailey, Bryce Deadman caliber. The sky is the limit. Ain't no telling what he could do. Like, you could just get that last little push and he could cross that line and you could see a 43 on the clock. And I'm gonna be the first to admit it. I think Quincy Wilson is gonna be the first person in history to run 42 seconds in a 400. And I don't mean like when he get older. I mean like within like the next few years. Like he has the potential to run 42 seconds. He's super strong. And I mean not strong physically, but he's strong mentally. And he's strong physically as well. Like, people look at his size and be like, he's little and things of that nature, but he runs super strong.